Hey parents, we're beginning a new series at Collide called You'll Be Glad You Did, and the series is all about relationships and sexuality. Middle schoolers are all over the map when it comes to these issues. Some of them are in the midst of some really hard decisions, and some of them are not even thinking about the opposite sex whatsoever. It's essential that we talk about these issues because middle schoolers are making decisions today that are going to be carried out when they're 16, 17, and 18 years old. This first message is all about how we look at our bodies, and the question that we ask the students over and over and over again in this message is, what is your price tag? What is your body worth? If you're willing to give up your body just because somebody gives you a little bit of affection or a little bit of attention or maybe even some popularity, and that includes what you do with your body, that includes how you dress, what you show, the kind of text messages you send, the pictures that you put on Facebook and Instagram, if you're willing to give up your body for those things, then what you're saying is that your price tag is very cheap. On the other hand, if what it takes for somebody to get their body is somebody to commit to a lifetime of marriage with them, then that's a high price, and they're saying that their body is very valuable. The truth that we're trying to point them towards is 1 Corinthians 6, 18, 19, and 20 that says Jesus Christ came to this earth, He died in order to purchase them, to prove that their body is very valuable. As we go through this series, here are just a couple suggestions for how you can keep the conversation going with your children. Number one, dads, you probably joke about sex at work. Your sons probably joke about sex at school. You probably never joke about sex when you're together. What this unintentionally communicates is that sex is not a subject that's okay for your children to talk to you about. So I would actually encourage you, have some fun with this, laugh about it, don't be obscene, but you want this subject to be as comfortable as possible so that your kids can talk to you about it. Number two, affirm the positive character traits that you see in your child as much as possible. Your daughter is still your princess, and even if you've said it a million times, she needs to keep on hearing that. Dads, she needs to hear you say that she is beautiful. She needs to hear you say that she is special, important, and valuable. Number three, this is for moms and dads. If you don't already, it's time for you to have a Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter account. If your children have one, you need to have an account too. The whole world is seeing the pictures that they're taking from up here that's conveniently looking down their shirt. The whole world is seeing their profile picture of them in a bikini. Nobody else is going to ask them hard questions about why they're doing this. They need you to have those hard conversations. You need to have their passwords, and they need to know that periodically you're going to pick up their phone, you're going to log into their account, and they're going to see everything that's going on. They're 12 years old. They are not mature enough to make those decisions on their own. It's okay for you to lay down the law. If they have a smartphone, you should be the only one that is capable of downloading new apps on their phone. Number four, moms and dads, please teach your children to be critical of media. Ask them questions. Hey, what did you think of that commercial? Do you actually believe that? Look at this article. You have to be a complete moron to believe this. Every single comment like that is shaping your child in hugely significant ways. Teach them to be critical of the messages that media sends.